Gee, it must be swell to be so perfect and odor-free.
Now that I have my coffee, I'm ready to watch Radar.
I got a little bit of a stiff neck. Let me just fix this up. Oh, that feels a lot better.
What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
I am sorry. I had no idea that was your cab.
Yogurt! Yogurt! I hate yogurt!
And this is the right category for us, John, because we've both been in a couple of films that could have been shorter.
Well, a couple, maybe.
Well, let's get to it.
Let's get right to it. Here we go.
Hey there. You're listening to the John Candy and Rick Moranis Are the Greatest Actors to Ever Live podcast.
It had nothing to do with someone who couldn't stand sitting down.
What? Hey guys, we are so glad to be back at the John Candy and Rick Moranis Are the Greatest Actors to Ever Live podcast. This is officially our Christmas special for this year. This is 2021's Christmas special. We've got all the holiday cheer, as you can see on the table. We're so excited to talk about movies with you and talk about holiday movies, especially. Alex and I are thrilled with holiday spirit and holiday joy. Alex, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me back on this holiday episode. Really happy to be here, and just excited for the holiday vibes. The
holiday festivities. We'll be reviewing our favorite Christmas movies, but also Alex and I haven't actually picked our favorite Christmas movie to review. We thought we would save that for next Christmas because we're going to be going strong in 2022. So this year we're just going to review some Christmas movies that were given to us for the holiday. Why don't we start off with a cool little thing in the Christmas and the joy of the season. I decided to get my very best friend Alex a little Christmas present. We're going to give it to him live. I think we can give it to him live on the air. So
It's winter time. It's time to close the windows and turn on the TV.
This is from the bottom of my heart to my very best friend, and I hope that he likes it. And spoiler alert, it has to do with some movie classics.
Okay, I like the wrapping.
I didn't have any wrapping paper at my house or my parents' house either. So he could actually use this on the show today. That's kind of fingers crossed that he will like it. So
It's a Spider-Man mug with Spider-Man 4 times and Mary Jane once.
We'll show the camera so they can see it at home. So there, it's just vistaprint.com. It was pretty easy. I made him a mug and I love it.
I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I love
mugs.
And it's Spider-Man. So this has John Candy on it, but we broke the handle. By we, I mean, not so guilty me, but over here maybe a little bit. So you can use the new mug whenever you want.
Thank you, Jack.
You're welcome. That's I was told by Alex's wife I'm not allowed to give him a Christmas present before Christmas because we were going to a big round of applause for when we all exchange gifts. But
I don't know if I have room for another mug in my cabinet.
Well, I could just always take one with me, so when I move to Denver.
Yeah, you could take a couple.
So I think maybe we'll just start off with a fresh review. I can start this time. I had asked the producers, I said, Andrew's out of town. Can we get into the holiday cheer a little bit? He's a little bit of a Scrooge. He's a little bit of a Grinch, if you will. And so they said, well, out of spite of Andrew, why don't you do something that has a little crankiness to it? So I went ahead and I said, let me review the 1996 fan favorite, the Munsters' Scary Little Christmas. It's directed by Ian Emmis, and it's starring Sam McMurray, if you remember Sam. A family of scary people make Santa impressions around a trash can fire and send jolly spoils into a tailspin. Who will slay in this jovial, family-friendly feast of a flick? Oh, man, I love this movie. I love the Munsters. It's just the whole scary little Christmas thing is just a pun on the Munsters. They've been giving us scares and laughs since the 60s. Personally, I love the Munsters. I would like to see a Munsters and Monsters, Inc. Crossover called the Munsters, Inc. Alex has been steadily on the forums promoting Munsters, trying to get them rebooted, and I think that we have a good shot, maybe animated.
Yeah, I don't even like to think about a cast. It's just too hard.
Yeah.
If someone else would just do it and put it in front of me, that'd be much appreciated.
Yeah.
Gosh, just the crossovers from kind of holidays that they give you in this. You know, you get a little spooky Halloween vibe from the Munsters. But it's Christmas time. The fire's lit. Spoils and laughs.
It's funny that the Munsters came before Tim Burton's classic, The Nightmare Before Christmas. I almost feel like they might have derived from Herman Munster a little bit.
Yeah.
With Jack Skellington. So I love this movie. Munsters, we watch it every year at my house with my girlfriend, and she watches it too at her house. So I give this a 9 out of 11 stars for a very scary little Christmas.
Yep, I'll give it a 6. Cause I like watching it, but just once for me is good.
Kind of a one and done for Munsters. Okay. Why don't you check out your movie?
All right, let's check out this movie. This is called A Boy Called Christmas, 2021, directed by Gil Keenan, and the music is by Dario Marinelli. Rated PG. Acting is by Maggie Smith, Joel Fry, Henry Lawful. A boy named Nicholas legally changes his name to Christmas to avoid being canceled. Yet another victim of rioting and looting on small business in the most urban part of the North Pole. Nick Christmas vows to get his revenge, but how will he do it? Through the power of love, forgiveness, and Christmas. It's very heartwarming, and you won't be disappointed at this one. You're not going to waste your time. If you're getting, a quarter or halfway through it and thinking, should I turn it off? Just wait, because it wraps up eventually.
Yeah, do you have a rating?
Yeah, I'll give it a 10 out of 11. Watched it with my entire family. Everybody's hearts were warmed. And we were really feeling like that put us into the feeling of Christmas. That really got our gear in. Mm-hmm. Got us into gear. It was, earlier, a little earlier it was a few weeks ago. I wasn't listening to any Christmas music yet, but we threw this movie on and I was like, Christmas, cool. All right, boy named it. They can do that.
This is
a lot of crazy names out there these days.
Yeah, what do you think about
but
the crazy
Christmas,
names that are being given?
It's solid.
I think for me, this movie was a friendly reminder that not every movie about Christmas has to be about family or even Christmas or its meaning. It kind of just has to do with political climate in the United States. I know it's a British film, but it resonated really well with what's happening across the United States. And it just reminded me of the importance of being close with friends and family during hard times. And that's why I love this movie. I thought the lead actor was absolutely phenomenal. Kind of stunned everybody coming out of here. Never been in a movie before. didn't want to be in this movie, and then somehow got in the movie, and I loved it, and he was hilarious, and I was rolling, and I was in stitches. So I love this movie. I'll give it a 10 out of 11 stars. And matter of fact, it's my favorite Christmas movie of 2021.
All right.
Yeah.
Bold position.
Some of the cool things that we do around here at John Candy and Rick Moranis is we keep traditions. A lot of people have problems keeping up with Christmas traditions. Some people get lost in the thickness of all the holidays, kind of like Munsters. They're Halloween still. They're stuck in the past. But one thing we do really well is we maintain retro things that we like, and we bring them forward, and we reinvent them. So Alex is going to go ahead, and he's going to do his favorite segment, and he's going to kick us off. I think everybody knows what's coming.
We're going to go ahead and kick it into gear with greatest Christmas shades in Hollywood.
Let's roll a new clip.
Roll that clip. Greatest Christmas shades in Hollywood. Buckle your belts.
I'm ready. What do you got?
A great winner for best Christmas shades in Hollywood, of Jack and Alex's opinion, is Frosty the Snowman from 2003's Elf. Is just a cameo because he's really shining star in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or just Rudolph.
It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
From Rankin and Bass, the old animated claymation movies from the 60s and early 70s they had a run. They even did all the way through Baby New Year, which was their last movie that wasn't very good, but I think that's a great pick for Greatest Shades. I think of sunglasses every time I see snowmen now because of that iconic character. So thank you.
I like the kind of I don't know what you call it, the meaning behind a snowman with shades on.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sun is what will kill him.
Right.
But he's looking cool while protecting himself, or I don't know.
I guess there's a piece about it, right? He's wearing the shades just knowing that he's going and he's gone, but he's going to preserve his eyesight as long as he can before he passes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's cool. I think that's like...
He's just taking care.
Yeah, it's like an encouraging thing for everyone who's watching, too.
Great voice.
Mm-hmm. So I can't wear these too long.
Mm-hmm.
So I love...
Good Christmas shades.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. And I'm going to go, if you don't mind, I'd like to do the next movie review that I have and then jump right into your new segment.
That's what it's all about.
Which is called Hot and Ready, a Christmas segment. I'm personally very excited to hear about Hot and Ready, but I'm going to first do a review, and then we'll jump right into Hot and Ready. This one I had the producers kind of give me a little leeway on because I recently had a puppy too. So Santa Paws 2, The Santa Pups, and it came out in 2012. This is directed by Robert Vince, starring Danny Woodburn and George Norburn. Music by Bram Wanger, which is you're in for a treat. Okay, so an Xmas canine movie sequel to Rough Things Up. Cute little puppies hitch a ride in Mrs. Claus's sleigh the day she learns to drive. Buckle up and fly to them. I love this Disney Santa Paws 2. I took the kids to see it. I took my pup to watch it on Redbox, and 2012 was a heck of a movie for Christmas, or a heck of a year for Christmas movies. This is no exception. I love Santa Paws, but I also think that the dog movies are usually too sad for me. This one was a little bit more fun, but
Yeah.
I would only kind of hang around an 8 out of 11 stars.
You expect tragedy when you turn on a dog movie.
Air Bud, and Homeward Bound, and Marley and Me.
Did you see Togo?
I haven't, and Lion King. Yeah, Togo is Willem Dafoe.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Not that sad.
I just love dogs and Dafoe too much to...
He loves dogs. He loves movies. He loves Willem Dafoe. He's Jack.
That was my favorite Christmas movie podcast I've ever done. And for my reviews, I mean, the show's not over. Of course, Alex is still going to roll with the new segment.
Oh.
So before we get to his review, one quick thing I want to show you guys is Hot and Ready. This is a Christmas segment. Let's play a clip.
Yeah, hot heat. Hot and Ready this week, the first week of Hot and Ready, our new and improved segment, is we're taking it to 2009's A Christmas Carol starring Scrooge, and where he has a big old fireplace. He's getting haunted by ghosts of his Christmas future and past and present, and getting a taste of what his actions do to the world, and in the end it makes him a better person. So Hot and Ready take music by... No, I'm thinking of Scrooged.
What's Scrooged?
Scrooge is 88, and it's
Bill Murray?
Danny Elfman.
Is it Danny Elfman?
Mm-hmm.
Bill Murray, I guess, requests Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman turns around for Tim Burton, does 1989's Batman, holds on, considers, does Batman Returns, then does Batman the Animated Series. Let's fast forward to 2002. He's doing Spider-Man 1. Now he's doing Spider-Man 2. Danny Elfman is our Hot and Ready Boy of the Week in this new and improved Christmas segment.
That's better. Yep, that's better.
Thanks, Alex.
Did he not do 3?
Not sure.
Who cares? Oh, that'd be cool to know.
Well, it'd be all right. Maybe a couple listens to Danny Elfman, and you pretty much know his style. And
Spider-Man.
I don't know. Do you have one more movie to review
Yes,
on this holiday?
Let's do one final movie review
Blissful
for this
holiday.
For the temperature's down and the movies are up. White Christmas, 1954. And this movie is not rated for a mid-50s flick, and it's a whole 2 hours long, not including credits. But it stars Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye. The great Bing Crosby plays Bob Wallace, a man exposed as a white supremacist trying to hold an all-white Christmas. Wow. A team of dancers attempt to prove his guilt to the town by framing him. However, Bob Wallace is innocent. He loves all of God's people, and an all-white Christmas just meant with snow. So, you'll laugh and cry for the whole 2 hours. 10 out of 11.
I can see how the title could be misleading, especially in today. Got a lot of people out there who are not very nice, and they don't like to play well with others.
Yeah, but also you got a lot of people that are judged too quickly.
Yeah. Danny Kaye, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying maybe we won't get Danny Kaye for this movie. He's not as talented as he used to be. Brought him on anyway. They judged him prematurely. Danny Kaye stole the show. In my opinion, he stole the show.
Yeah, I think he stole the show, probably. Not a very nice person in real life, I hear, though. Coincidentally,
which is funny because we judged him not soonly enough in that case. We kind of let him have. He slid a little bit too far past us, and we should have stopped him and we should have judged him, but we didn't.
Merry Christmas, Danny K.
Yeah, and actually, we've been told that they have a special surprise for Alex and I. Some of the editors back behind the scenes, you guys don't really know them. You don't really see them. They're not in front of the camera like us. They're not the one out here making goofs. The guys back there putting the show together, put a little something together for Alex and I. It's going to be a nice to see you that we've never seen. So let's take a look at that clip.
Nice to see you.
That's it. Keep the candles up. Keep them way up high. Okay, Byron.
It's good to see some familiar faces. I saw John Candy. So for me, I love that they would take the time to do that.
He looks good. He looks thin.
Happy holidays to everybody. If you don't celebrate Christmas, then happy holidays.
Happy holidays if you don't Christmas.
We love you guys. Tune in for a new show next year, and the Batman Forever Special Part 2 is coming your way. Thanks again, guys. We love you. And
cheers.
Yeah.
Season's greetings.
Cut the show.